Hey everyone, it's John again, playing Immaculate Grid number 414, which is the area code of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and surrounding suburbs and whatnot, where I grew up. If you're ever calling American Family Field or the Brewers for some reason, they probably have 414 area code, I'm guessing. Um, I'm not guessing, I'm pretty sure about that. Anyway, 414 is also the number of career home runs by one Darrell Evans. Very underrated career if you want to check him out. So maybe I'll get a chance to use him in the time round. We'll see. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get all caught up here with grid number 414. I'm going to start sharing my screen and then we'll be on our way. There it is. Hit and play, hit and go, and away we go. All right. See, Bobby Bonilla. That's an easy one. All right. Let's get Todd Zeal, John Wetland, McCutcheon hits both. Carlos Santana has that many home runs. Juan Gonzalez certainly had that many home runs. Babe Ruth works here. Jeter works here. And 300 career average, having played for the Mets at some point. Ooh, Willie Mays, 301. 56 seconds. Yeah, Willie Mays, he was a 302 career hitter forever. And then when the Negro League stats were incorporated, he fell to 301, but he still stayed above the threshold. He didn't have that much time. It was with I believe that it was the Black Giants, either in I think they were the New York Black Giants, and they played. I want to say they played in Harlem, which is also where the New York Giants played. And it added something like 50 or so plate appearances to his total, which it was his first year. I think it was like 19 or something. So it did dip the batting average down a little bit, but he still stayed above that mark. So that's good. In fact, why don't we can just look at it. Um, I don't know why I'm trying to remember this stuff from my memory. So was it let's just click on this. So he was 17. Wow. Birmingham. I'm sorry, it wasn't the Black Giants in New York at all. It was the Birmingham Black Barons. I got that wrong. I should really know that. It's Willie Mays. Come on now. But I was right about the approximate number of plate appearances. About 50 plate appearances, 1043. He was a 17-year-old, so yeah, he can be forgiven. He didn't tack on any home runs, so he's still at 660 for his career there. He does get a couple doubles though, so maybe he was able to sneak past some people. Man, he had a lot of triples in his career. 21 year, 141. I didn't know Willie Mays had that many triples. I've probably looked at this baseball reference page 100 times. I never noticed all those triples. Anyway, let's yep, and there's the Birmingham Black Barons, not the Black Giants. We'll go stop share and reshare. And let's go here and play grid number 414 with a little bit more time. So an old standby I like to use is Frank Thomas, but I think these are the teams he's best known for, and I think he'll be sneaky high on this one. For the Pirates and Mets. I think those are the teams he had his all-star appearances for. So maybe I stay away from that. I am going to go with Bobby Shantz over here because I know he works. Grabs point one. Let's see. So I've got the name Dick Carroll, I think. He was my 3 for 10 guy or whatever he was in 1909. That's a nice low rarity score. I've forgotten a lot of these guys. Like I don't remember who I had for the Mets, but Dick Hurl's good one to go for the Yankees. I think David Wright does work. Um, I assume McNeil works. Um, Richie Ashburn work, maybe? I think he'll work. I'm not positive. Ashburn played the 1962 season with the Mets. Um, let's see, certainly, let's see, Edgar Alfonso's. I don't think he works. He had a lot of 300 seasons in there. Olerud is in that. I think Olerud might be just a hair under, in that 298 range. Um, there's some other sneaky ones. Larry Walker never plays for the Mets. I just listed because I knew he was a 300 hitter. Piazza will work. Piazza was a 300 hitter. Moises Alou will work. Oh, that's right. I can use relievers. I'm gonna use Mike Stanton. I think he's one of the guys. Actually, let's use because Stanton also works for the Rangers. I think, right? Pretty sure he does. Yeah, let's go Francisco Rodriguez. Let's go K-Rod. Maybe I should have gone Mike Stanton there. I'll go Mike Stanton here. He also works here. Use him there. And oh, I know someone who'll work. How about former Milwaukee Brewer Jeff D'Amico? Had a really good 2000 season in just over 100. It was like 162 in a third inning or something. And he was, I think, top five in the NL in ERA. Might have been like third behind Kevin Brown and Randy Johnson or something along those lines. But he works for both these teams. That's a nice low rarity. So I'm doing good. Actually, K-Rod is my worst one so far, but I'm not eliminated. I'm at like 0.403, I guess. So not completely eliminated from the ghost score, but I don't think 300 home runs is super conducive to that. All right. Yankees and Rangers. Ruben Sierra. I've used him, but he's probably best known for the Rangers. Teixeira is going to be a popular one there. Zeal would work. I have used Zeal though. Kenny Rogers will work. That one also seems like it's going to be decently popular. Maybe I should have held on to Stanton. A-Rod works, obviously. Alfonso Soriano works. I don't know why I didn't come up with these guys when I was playing it. Who did I even use before? Wetland. I used John Wetland, the 96 World Series MVP. Got 4 saves in the 96 World Series. He gave up some runs. Like it wasn't even, I mean, it was still a good performance, but it was or at least he gave up a run in there. Um, it wasn't as dominant as like some of Rivera's playoff appearances. Let's see, 300 career home runs. I did Hank Greenberg the other day for about 6% on Pittsburgh, Detroit, but he'll work. Um, I don't think Clemente works. Clemente maxed out at like 29 home runs, I think. And I don't think he quite gets to 300. Dave Parker will work. My boy, my guy, as long as we're naming late 90s Brewers, Jeremy Burnett will work. Let's go with him. Still sub one. All right, for the Rangers, we get Harold Baines in there. Uh, Frank Howard, of course, works. Ted Williams was manager. That's not gonna work. I just thought I'd point it out. I don't think Burrows gets there. 1974 AL MVP. I don't think Pudge gets there. A-Rod, of course, works. Alfonso Soriano once again works. He was 412 actually. I missed the opportunity to use him. Let's see. I did Wangan, Palmero. Will Clark's not going to work. I'm not sure on. I don't think Hamilton works. I don't think he made it long enough to work. Um, Dean Palmer. I wonder if he snuck in there and got 300. Ooh, how about Rangers legend, Andres Galarraga. Goes .4. And then 300 career home runs. Well, I'm still thinking of a Ranger slash Yankee. 300 career home runs from someone with over a 300 batting average. This is a category that Al Simmons will work for, and I haven't used him yet. Um, I think he's just over on both. Same with Hornsby. Hornsby's maybe a little bit more famously second all time in batting average, but um, just over that 300 home run threshold. Gehrig and Ruth will of course work. Ted Williams will work. Stan Musial will work. But Pujols will not work. Pujols fell under 300. He was like 296 when he punched out. Piazza will work, and I could see a number of people going with him for 300 career average. I think Larry Walker does work. Not sure on Moises Alou. Um, but yeah, I think Walker's got to be above for both. Yeah, I think he's like a 313 career hitter. I'm not sure if Helton, seems to me Helton got there. And I think he's over 300 for his career. He's got to be. Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. So, as a Rocky. So he was impressed. Yeah, I mean, he had like seasons in the 370, 340 range, 358, I think in '03. He was but I'm not 100% sure on the 300 career home runs, even though he had a couple back-to-back 40 homer seasons. Maybe. Let's see. Mantle fell just below. Jimmy Fox will work, but Mantle fell just below. Frank Robinson, I think, is in the 290s. Um, Griffey Sosa and Tomei, no way. Willie Mays does work. Henry Aaron does work. I don't think Bonds works. I think Bonds is at like 298. Miguel Cabrera will work too. So I laid out a fair number of people, probably missed a bunch. Let's go Al Simmons since he's such a popular part of this series. He goes .5. And now to round it out, gonna get a Yankee who also played for the Rangers. How about Kenny Lofton? I haven't used him in a while. Goes .3. So I get a rarity score of 2. I can't remember. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten a 1 playing this uh on here. So this might be the best score on here. I've gotten a 1 and even a 0 going back and playing grids, but fourth, fifth or so time probably looking at them. Which is, shows what I shows that sometimes I like to go back and do old grids more than any kind of skill. But 2 is pretty good. I'll take a 2. Went under a minute and got a 2. I'm on a roll. All right. Yeah, Ted Williams led the day there. Beltre, Bonds, A-Rod here, Jeter here. I went with him in the timed round. Bonilla's #1 at 22%. Piazza takes 49%. Because I actually thought of him. There were 37 examples. So there's probably one of those 3 for 10 guys, but I've just forgotten. I was able to remember Dick Carroll, but not this guy. But all right. Well, I will call it there. Thank you so much for playing once again. Thank you for playing on Milwaukee Day 414, and we'll be back at it later. I do one of the old 60 grid. I think I'm coming up on grid number 70, but wanted to make sure I got caught up on everything I missed over the weekend. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, and you have a good night. Peace.